Guys, I've been keeping a secret from you, and it's time to finally come clean. You see, over the past several months, me and the team here have been working on a super top secret project. Now, this is a big deal because I try really hard to share pretty much everything that we're doing with you guys, our loyal fans here on YouTube. And now it's finally time to reveal it to you. You see, we've decided to take everything that we learned from the world of TV and everything that we've learned and love about the world of YouTube content creation and smash them together into something that's never been done before. This is a series. It's not a TV show. It's not a vlog. It is a program that has been built specifically for viewers just like you, people who love what we do on YouTube, people who may know us from our TV days, and it's completely different than anything you've ever seen before. We took the initiative and put together an insane new series specifically for you based on all of our favorite things: competition, builds, engineering, and just pure madness. And trust me, once you watch this first episode, I have a feeling you're gonna be begging for more. So with that said, I'm gonna ask you to take a seat, buckle up, and get ready, because my friends, Scrapyard Kings is about to blow your minds.
Welcome to the Scrapyard. It's an unforgiving, desolate place. Twisted and broken, rusted metal, and long-forgotten machines lay waiting. Heavy D, our game master, has created grueling challenges for our teams to compete. Each team will be tasked with the impossible. Create 3 builds within 10 hours using only junk from the scrapyard. Each team has chosen a vehicle worth $5,000 or less. These vehicles must make it through all 3 challenges: over land, water, and air. Teams of automotive influencers have been assembled for battle, but only one can be crowned the Scrapyard Kings.
Still got it.
With the arrival of our teams and our game master, the battlefield is now set.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to one of the most difficult challenges that you'll ever be presented with. And the reason why I say that is because where you stand right now is one of the coolest, but also one of the most wild scrapyards you've ever seen in your entire life. And as you know, you all agreed to be here, which I don't know why some of you agreed, but here we are, and we're gonna make the most of it. But I'm telling you right now, this is not gonna be easy. This is gonna be a lot of work, and believe it or not, there's some very stiff competition. You're gonna find 3 workstations. In each workstation, you'll find every tool you could possibly need. Harbor Freight generously stepped up and provided welders, plasma cutters, torches, hand tools, toolboxes, floor jacks, jack stands, pry bars, you name it, it's down there. So, what I mean by that is, you have no excuses. You have no excuses not to build some of the coolest, some of the craziest, and some of the most over-the-top vehicles that any of us have ever seen. So if nobody has any questions for me, I've got one final question for you.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Hey Dave, you busy?
Buenos dias, come on in.
I gotta thank you. On our last trip, you showed me that trick on the internet with the Google machine. You Googled my information and it found my mom and my sister.
Hey, David M. Kiley, age 40 at...
What?
Yeah, you want to get into your income and your family names?
Found all my personal information. Well, it got me thinking. It got me kind of scared, to be honest. That all my information was out there. I'm not anymore. I'm not, because I signed up for Aura. And look at this. They submitted all these requests to these data brokers that had all my information.
I told you. I'm glad you used Aura, man. And you know what? You guys should too. The sponsor of today's video is Aura, and it's a really good one, and it's a really important one because, believe it or not, your personal information is on the internet and it's being sold by people without your permission and without your knowledge, and use your credit cards or social security number or bank account numbers to be able to do things that are ultimately going to hurt you financially and emotionally. So if you want to put an end to it, Aura has got you covered. Aura backs up what they say because they're gonna give you a $5 million identity theft insurance plan to cover you in the event that anything were to go wrong. Plus a 24/7 customer service team ready to handle whatever needs pop up. And all it's left to do is click the link in my description below and go to aura.com/Heavydsparks to get a free 14-day trial for them to start scrubbing your information off the internet. That's enough time for them to get in there and start doing some serious work and show you just how valuable of a tool it really is. So guys, stay safe online, and Aura, thank you for sponsoring today's video. I've got one final question for you.
Are you ready? Yeah!
Behind you, you're gonna find 3 Polaris Rangers. Now, what I want you to do, go.
They call me the magic man. Got a trick up my sleeve. Always pulling the upper hand. I win and repeat. My method is so advanced, like a supercomputer. I run them up like a rubber band, and I send them back to the future.
Scrapyard Kings is unlike any show you've ever seen before. You may think you know what's coming, but I can almost guarantee you that you don't have the full picture just yet. And the reason for that is because we have put together some insane challenges. We are pushing these competitors to the absolute limit of their skills, capability, and patience. I'll give you an idea of what some of these challenges consist of. Challenge number 1, land. Challenge number 2, water. And challenge number 3, air. Challenge number 1, the Haymaker. This is our first land challenge. What this consists of is an obstacle course full of all sorts of challenging terrain that the competitors are gonna have to cross. But the kicker is, they have to do it while hauling a 1-ton bale of straw, and if they break the bale of straw, well, they have to start over. So ultimately, each team has been given 6 bales, and they'll load one at a time and cross this obstacle course. They'll go through a sand pit, they'll go through some hills, they will have to build a bridge to cross a moat, and then finally, they're gonna have to make it through a debris field full of broken concrete chunks and rebar that's just waiting to destroy their vehicle.
Meet Team 5 O'Clock Garage, a rowdy group of mechanics that specialize in turning up the horsepower.
Hi, my name is Matt Zerbrick. I'm the owner of 5 O'Clock Garage. Started this business 4 years ago now. I've been in automotive for the past 12. Originally started this as a print and graphics company. We do the OEM licensed graphics for Jeep, Dodge, Ram, Mopar. Now our business has not only turned into a print shop, but we have turned into a full performance build shop.
So my name's Garrett Reed. Most of you guys know me from Instagram, American Muscle HD. I met Matt about 3-4 years ago through some mutual friends here in Detroit, and fast forward to today, we've done a lot of cool stuff. Recently we did roadkill nights a couple months ago, built a really cool Demon, and obviously now we're a part of this show, which is awesome. Being, friends with these guys now and getting to do a bunch of cool stuff is awesome.
My name's Ed Armbruster. I own Vet Lab and Performance Lab Detroit. We do mostly modern muscle, American muscle performance. We just want to have fun, right? This shouldn't be a job. This shouldn't be something that we don't want to get up and do every day. So we've turned it from the grind into, a hobby, like a hobby business.
The boys from 5 O'Clock Garage have chosen a Jeep Grand Cherokee as their base vehicle. The Jeep will be great over rocks and obstacles, but can it handle the massive payload?
The first thing we did, because we
Why not?
Why not? We had to make it a convertible.
Are we worried about structural rigidity on this obstacle course with no roof?
Yeah, you probably should consider it.
I mean, I was just gonna weld the bar in between.
Yeah, I think just weld the bar.
I was just gonna weld the bar.
A or B pillar and C pillar, a bar across.
Yeah, I was just gonna make like a half cage.
And then maybe
like
a diagonal or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever fabbed anything before, Nick?
No.
Okay. It's Nick's first day. Yeah. I got that old man trick. Good Lord, Nate. Good.
Watch your hands.
Meet Robbie, the wrecker, Layton.
My name is Robbie Layton. I'm the owner and operator of Layton Auto Body and LAB Towing. I also highlight what we do during our day-to-day operations on YouTube.
Hector just doesn't even care.
There's more to rap if you break it down. Make a hater wanna take you out. I don't give up, but I gave it out. I done got stuff, but I made it out. Like what I got to complain about, especially now.
I would say that my YouTube career is kind of a side player to my main business. So our day-to-day operations is collision repair. We're an insurance-driven shop. I've got 18 employees. We do about 55 wrecked cars a month. Initially, when I heard from my buddy Heavy D about the idea of this show to be held in a scrapyard, I knew, growing up, I watched the other show as a child, and I always wanted to do fun stuff like that. I always wanted to go inside a junkyard and build something cool and be able to drive it out of there and do different things. I was fully on board. I knew I had a team to go with me and give it our best to, become the new Scrapyard King. And we were all in. They should be coming with the Blazer soon.
First thing?
Find something to lift. Slow down! That was a little dramatic.
That was a little...
Did he force you to do that? That was you.
Hell yeah.
Jeez.
Robbie and his wreckers had chosen a Chevy Blazer for their base vehicle. It's four-wheel drive, but could prove difficult to retrofit for the first challenge.
So, first things first. You guys, I think we need to split up into two separate crews. We have to get something that'll lift. I'm thinking go to the tractors.
Tractors and
if we can get a tractor, yes, let's go to the tow trucks and go to the tractors before. I'll go stake claim on the tow trucks, you guys go to tractors. All right, so we are headed to the tow trucks. There's 2 tow trucks up here and we want to see what we can scrounge. And then Hillbilly's over in the Blazer. He's trying to find something on a tractor. We have got to figure out how to lift before we can carry.
Here's the biggest problem, is if we find something and we're not standing right by it, someone else can take it.
Yeah, so we got to stake claim, figure out what we need and go get tools.
So, are we going to cut the back of ours off?
No, we'll put this on the front. So all we got to do is get these bolts
like...
off. So this is everything we need except, oh, it's got a hand crank winch. Oh my heck. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to somehow use this contraption to lift. Yeah. Back off! This is our area. We're coming right back here to take this before anybody else takes claim.
I'm Andy. I'm the founder of Mutiny.
Meet Andy and his team of rally car racers and mad scientists.
Mutiny is a car company, a racing team, a social media thing. It's whatever you want it to be. I had so many plans this September, and then all of a sudden I get a phone call to go out to Idaho to build cool stuff in a junkyard, and I just canceled everything.
Name's Chris Robinson, and I'm part of Team Mutiny. So my main skill is I'm a very technical person. I grew up, my dad's a mechanic, everything like that, so I grew up around cars. So I've got a very mechanical background. I don't like giving up. I will keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and so I'm very determined.
Hey, I'm Nick Gato with Team Mutiny. I'm a mechanical engineer in Detroit, Michigan. I've been helping Andy with his rally team, Team Mutiny, for about a year now. So Team Mutiny is a rally racing team from Detroit, Michigan. We're currently competing in the national circuit of the ARA.
Racing is this funny thing because you pull together this team of people that have to do this insane thing for like a week together, and you have to move in perfect concert, and then you usually split up. Some of the guys might stick around, but you're always adding and removing people because racing is a hell of a schedule. And so I've gotten really good at building the team that we can get together quickly and get something done.
Team Mutiny has gone a different direction for their base vehicle. They're using an iconic 1970s Chevy square body. Now this truck is definitely more solid than the others, but it has one big drawback. This truck's 2-wheel drive. Yeah, you heard me correctly. They're starting a competition where traction is everything in a truck that doesn't have 4-wheel drive. It's a bold move, and we're about to see if it pays off for them.
We're gonna find something cherry picker-esque winch. Hand winch will probably be really good. It's slow, but it's dependable. Come with hydraulics and stuff, that'll be really hard. So yeah, there's some wreckers over there. There's a couple of booms and stuff over there. Let's split out into a group. I think Andy and Joaquin's gonna go. Me and Nick, you can come with us.
Yep.
And we'll get some walkie-talkies and we'll just look for some goodies and look for anything that's good for picking stuff up.
All right.
That's the best way to do it.
Sounds good.
We don't really even know what we're looking for at this point. Hopefully things get a little more clear and we see what's out there. This place is endless.
I think I'm just going to walk. I'm not going to try and carry tools because that'll tire us out. If we see something, we come back for it, or we message you like this here, look. This boom looks pretty cool, but it's big. I think that's too big.
We got to load them ourselves?
Yeah.
Is that what he said?
Let's keep a lookout for like stuff. Look in the backs.
What about this one? We can get it to spin and to load in.
It's square. We need something like that picks it up.
We don't have the luxury of time to be picky here. We have to grab whatever we can find and just use it.
This is gonna want to spin on us, so be careful.
Wait, you got the lighter in. Ah! Wait.
Careful.
Oh, making me dance over here.
So the thing Andy's got might be better than that already.
All right.
Let's talk, let's put it all together and see what works.
All right, guys, so listen. No competition is complete without a proper peanut gallery. Peanuts, get it? Anyways, that's why Diesel Dave and I decided to invite 2 special guests to help commentate on everything that's going on.
We're trying not to give too much away because we're so excited for them.
I see a problem already. These guys got a real live engineer over there.
They were saying Terminator's gonna come out.
They got a real live engineer over there. They're gonna get complicated where they don't need to get complicated. They got robotics on a bale fork and a bunch of other stuff happening.
You know what, this might be true. That might be actually, they get too distracted, you know?
I don't know, my predicament is they're gonna come in last.
We had to carry the payload and we had this Jeep. And they kind of took off into the yard and were scheming ideas.
Team 5 O'Clock Garage's unique baler design utilizes a tilting trailer combined with a winch system that can pull the bales of hay into the trailer. This design is meant to simplify fabrication, making it easier for the team to complete their build in 10 hours.
Looking around, I mean, literally, we found the perfect trailer right away. All we had to do at that point was just cut the top off.
We rolling it? I think it'd be easier to pull the side by side to it.
Yeah.
I think it's easier.
I can go down.
Keep it cranked. Straight back, straight back, straight back, straight back. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. All right, stop. Hold up, go one more time right there. That's up. There we go. Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
We got some intelligence when you get back too.
Copy that.
We kind of put together a rough sketch on some cardboard. I said, look, we need to be able to lift from the front and somehow have a cantilever style pull up unit.
Team Layton has devised a lifting system using a winch, a large beam, and some spikes at the front of their vehicle. Using this design, they hope to speed up the process of grabbing each bale of hay.
And then I'll pull forward and we'll use the chains that hook to them.
Oh, my door fell apart.
We can grade the road for him.
Hillbilly was able to find a tow truck, and we just scavenged everything off that thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna need that bolt. Kind of just chilling there.
Yeah, this one has all the pressure on it. So.
Yep, that was installed in 1953, probably.
Okay. Got that. There we go.
Ready?
How are we gonna get this over there?
I don't know.
Well,
Are you gonna carry it?
Go sideways. Oh, no. We went and pulled a boom off of a 1950s Chevy tow truck, and we're gonna be modifying that thing to fit onto our 98 Blazer.
Anybody that's slacking right now, not doing nothing, and thinking they got lots of time, is gonna run into a problem because it will get ate up so fast that it is unbelievable, because there's gonna be some interesting glitches that come along that they have to overcome. And I see a few of them over here drinking Coca-Cola, looking at stuff and whatever, and it's gonna bite them in the ass.
That's really interesting, eh? Really interesting.
It's very interesting.
Yeah. Kind of like having 2 ex-wives, right?
Yes. Yeah. Lots of direction and no payoff.
I go pull some people over.
There you go.
We got company.
That other stuff was huge.
We got company.
What do you think you're doing over there?
Figuring out how to lift a 2-ton bale, my guy.
Looks like you're onto something pretty good.
Yeah. The old timers in their tow trucks.
Got a really good bearing, huh?
Yeah, they knew what they were doing.
Oh, I see what's happening.
Yeah, we're stealing the cable. We already took the boom, it's right there.
Why don't you just take the whole truck?
Are we allowed to?
Just super glues in the back of your other one.
There you go.
Come on.
All right, got our loot. I think this is all we need from here. Here, you take the chain right here and just hook it back to itself.
Just double loop it.
Okay. We open.
We open.
We're gonna win this competition.
We're talking about it.
We couldn't find exactly what we needed, so we just grabbed a bunch of stuff, and it's like throwing spaghetti at a wall. Something's gonna come out of this. Actually, what you could do, stab the bale and then winch it.
That's how they do it.
Well, that's literally what I'm thinking. We've got, imagine putting the stabber, how heavy is this?
Not that heavy.
But imagine putting the stabber like in this section, we stab it, and then we tilt this back so it's actually in the bed, or something lighter.
Something lighter.
Yeah.
Well, what I was saying is you could stab it, and you could winch it back up into the bed.
Yeah, that's almost what I'm thinking.
Literally just have a pivot point.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree.
You could work off the hitch if you wanted.
Yeah.
Team Mutiny's design utilizes a traditional pitchfork combined with a power lift that is controlled with a winch. The forks are mounted in the rear, which could prove beneficial when maneuvering the obstacle course. But the design will require significant fabrication, which could cause issues with Team Mutiny to beat the 10-hour window.
We're deep into building it now. So we scrounged for about 4 hours, found everything we needed. Now we're taking our concept from CAD, which is our cardboard aided design over there, to real life. So anyway, now we're just gonna get the torches all set up and start building brackets. We've got an idea what we're doing in the rear. We're gonna build a big cage that we can mount our winch to. It's also gonna be our cable support for the main boom. And we're gonna go lift some hay bales. And we're gonna win this competition.
So I just left the 5 o'clock garage workstation and I saw that they're doing a little bit of work on their trailer. But I also saw that it seems to be that they're putting a lot more time and energy into making sure that their Jeep no longer looks anything like a Jeep or really any vehicle at all. It's pure destruction over there.
I came back and the windshield was gone. When did that happen?
There was a bug on it. These windshield wipers suck. These windshield wipers are terrible, dude.
Use me. Flip it back, Garrett. You say something?
Yeah, hater blogger.
They better get serious about some actual work because the clock is ticking. We've got about 5 hours left, and all the teams are actually looking pretty good. I think it's time to throw them a little curveball.
This is the gator pond, the trench, the
alligator pond.
The alligator pond. This smells so lovely.
This is it.
Or this is all natural.
This is all. Oh, I can tell it's natural. Holy crap.
We got to see the course, and all of a sudden a curveball gets thrown in because we see this moat that he built. And I'm like, all right, what are we doing with this? And he's like, oh, you got to build a bridge. And I was like, oh boy.
But it fills itself up. That's why I was trying to tell you that.
I hope you got that on camera. That's what your Jeep's gonna do tomorrow. In true Dave fashion, he drops another bomb on us. Now we have to build a bridge and we can barely get our truck done. Thanks, Dave. Let's go. Screw these guys, we're out of here. These are flat bales, so we don't even need sides. So all we gotta do is lift. Now that we see the track, I'm not super confident, but I feel like we can do it.
All right, I think everybody can appreciate a good Harbor Freight run. Right now, we need zip ties, nuts and bolts, things to attach the winch, and probably one more winch to surprise the guys with.
After the little bridge curveball, we figured we should probably help the teams out a little bit, which is why we went out and picked up brand new winches for each team.
Here's our winches. You want 5,000 pounder? Executive decision.
There's no clean way to do this, so I just raw dogging it, throwing them in there. I hate every second of it, but oh well. Listen, Harbor Freight, you already know who they are. We've been using them for years. It's like literally the easiest, most convenient place to go get pretty much whatever you need. They stepped up big time to help us out with the show. So all the tools, all the equipment you see over there, brought to you by Harbor Freight. So big shout outs, man, thank you. And they just gave us a huge deal on the stuff we needed to fill in the gaps too. So love it, love supporting them, and love the fact that they're open late and have, like I said, pretty much anything.
So when we got told we had to make a bridge, not knowing what the bridge was until we seen the trench, that was like, well, that's a whole engineering task. Like, if we don't find something that will bridge that gap, you know, that's a lot of work.
Is it long enough?
This is way, it's the double the length we need, so.
Good.
The hole is probably about this size.
We want the wheels close to the end, which is the complete wrong way for a trailer. Because once the wheels drop into the pit, that's it.
It's that deep?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but the main thing is we can get across the water now.
Yep, let's do it.
Let's get a hitch.
Let's do it.
A little bit. All right.
All right.
Don't be a hero, Chris.
Go back. This. Your left, left, left. Left, left. All right, start straightening it out. She is now.
Now she is.
All right, give her. I'm gonna have to bump it. Oh, actually, it'd be nice to you just to pull the Polaris, just pull the trailer out. All right, bring it back. 5 foot, 3 foot. All right, we're on.
Oh! Here we go, here we go.
Woo!
That's it.
Yeah!
The 5 o'clock guys are probably building a bridge out of garbage right now, if I had to guess. I haven't seen it yet, but seems like a thing that they would do. So everyone else is finding scrap to build their bridge, and we just found a whole one in the junkyard ready to go. Yeah, it's a snowmobile trailer, but it's gonna work. All we have to do is plunk it and we'll be good to go.
These guys are pulling out all sorts of treasures, like this triple axle snowmobile trailer that just came out of nowhere. We got truck beds popping out. Saw Robbie Layton with a whole train of baggage carts. Looks like they're trying to take the multiple hay bales at once route. I don't know how they're gonna load them, but.
Tip forward, forward, forward. Watch your fingers. Yep, yep. There you go, now you got it. Good. It's approved.
So we thought we had a quick solve for the bridge, but now we have one big problem.
It's gonna cave in. We're gonna have to put extension past it.
What's he saying?
It's not long enough.
That's what she said.
It's not long enough.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I just think that once weight gets on it, it's gonna start falling in because it's not long enough.
Now we have to spend time looking for a fix and less time working on the truck. Thankfully, we saw some beams out in the yard that we can grab.
I just want to be out.
That's a lot touchier than I thought.
Okay, boom out. Roll down, tilt down a little bit. Okay, boom out. Boom out.
So the plan is we find long enough supports and we drop the platform right on top.
Okay, hold. Do you want me to? Whoa! That
All
one's
right.
definitely taking all the weight.
We're definitely engineers now. We've just engineered a bridge. How do we look on camera? Sketchy?
So the bridge was a huge surprise. The only way to get this done was to split up. So while the guys continued working on the trailer, Matt and I decided to start working on the bridge.
There you go, just like that. Come on in. All right, up. Come on back a little more because you're on top of the chains. And I'd like you to scoot them right up to the fork.
So we found these beams. I just want to set 2 of them down. I found some steel plating out there, and so we got the left lane so we can kind of be super easy to kind of go in and drop these in, drop some steel plates on,
Go
and
down.
we're done. Hopefully.
This is why these farm guys are such badasses, dude. They do this all day. You see a guy with a cowboy hat, don't fight him. He's probably gonna whoop your ass. All right, you're clear. Other way. A little more. Good, good. Pretty good.
I'm like, man, the tires would just fit in there.
Might. This is good. Let's go back and get some steel plate.
Yeah, dude.
I hit the teams with a pretty nasty surprise right in the middle of their builds, but I gotta admit, they killed it on these bridges. But time is running out. My question is, will these guys be able to complete their trucks in time for the first challenge? Now for this first season of Scrapyard Kings, we've got 5 total episodes, and the plan is we're gonna roll out 1 new episode every single week on YouTube. So every Sunday, boom, a new episode's gonna roll out. Now I realize there's many of you that as soon as you watch this first episode, you're gonna want access to all of them, which is why we've created another way to have access to every single one of our Scrapyard King episodes right now. If you click below, it's gonna give you the option to either sign up to become a member of our community, and all of our community members get immediate access to the full season. Or if you don't want to join the community, there's a one-time payment you can just pay to watch all the episodes. That means that as soon as you're done watching this first episode, you want to see what happens in the next one, you have immediate access and you can watch the whole season. And guys, I'll just tell you this, you're going to like it.
Next time on Scrapyard Kings, can the teams haul 4 tons of hay bales through the Haymaker obstacle course? You'll have to tune in to find out.